is this?
A magic carpet. Do you trust me?
What did you say?
Do you trust me?
Oh, Terry's heart's going pitter-patter right now. Get ready for your heart to melt as well. Markham's own Mena Massoud shows us a whole new world in Disney's reimagining of the beloved family classic, Aladdin.
I teared up. I teared up when I saw it in Los Angeles last weekend. You and I had a chance to speak last weekend in LA.
Yes,
and you're home to a major billboard. I'm just over the moon for you.
Thank you very much.
How does it all feel?
It feels great. I just saw that literally 20 seconds ago. That's amazing. That's the best welcome home ever.
Is it all starting to come to life for you? Like reality now that this is happening?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's so weird because you shoot these things, like it's been 2 years in the making. So to finally get to come back and for the world to see it, we're all very, very excited.
Now, right behind us, we can see your alma mater from here. Ryerson University, Rye High.
Yeah. Well, I told you, I was like, oh, that shop is new and that shop is new. And yeah, I used to walk from Ryerson to Dundas Square, obviously, and
it must be surreal. What do you think, if you can think back to your 17-year-old self going to theater school at Ryerson, what would that 17-year-old self say to you now?
I think you'd say that was quick. I mean, I don't know. You always kind of have dreams of things like this happening, but for it to happen so quickly, I'm very blessed and so grateful.
Now, you grew up with the original classic, the cartoon. How did that impact doing this, or what did you do with it to incorporate it?
I grew up with it. I have 2 older sisters, so it was on at the house before I could even, walk and talk. And it's been amazing. Actually, what I decided to do was, because I grew up watching it so much, the first time I got a call back, I decided I wasn't going to watch it anymore because I really just wanted to have my own spin on it and really focus on the bigger themes in the film.
You are so charming in this movie.
Thank you.
You have a light in your eye.
Thanks.
You have to, you and Jasmine fall in love. We watch it. You discover each other. Was that charm something? I mean, you have a light in your eye now.
Thanks.
But was that charm the easiest part of it for you?
Yeah, I think just because it's such a technical film and there's so much dancing and singing and action sequences, that was something that was not on my focus list as much as the technicalities of everything else.
And how do you maintain that chemistry? Because you guys clearly had it on screen. How do you maintain it, though, through all that? It's so technical. There's green screens. There's people with dots all over them. How do you maintain that chemistry through it all?
You just connect in the eyes. You focus on each other. I had a great acting coach, actually, and here in Toronto, and he told me once, or he told the class, if you're doing a love scene, you always try to find something that you love about the person. Even if you really don't like them in real life, you try to find
Wait a minute,
something.
is this a scandal?
No. But you try to find something that you like. If it's their eyes, their eyebrows, if you're like they have a really nice nose, whatever, just find something.
So what was it about Naomi?
Oh man, Naomi's just she's just beautiful. She's a beautiful human being. We've had very similar upbringings. And very similar energy. It really wasn't hard. And we actually met each other when we tested for the role. So we met each other before we even booked the role. So that connected us, too.
And you are also connected to Will, who, of course, plays the Genie.
Yes.
You also fall in love with Will as the Genie, and you have that connection. He's such a huge superstar. He has so much experience.
Yeah.
What did you get from him on set in terms of this being a huge deal for you?
Yeah, it's amazing to see, especially, graduating from theater school and coming into this industry. It's amazing to see someone who's been in the industry 30 years and still carry himself the way that he does. He treats everybody with respect and dignity, and he's still so passionate about what he does. And I think that's what I took away from it the most, is just remember why I got into it in the first place.
I've got to ask, though, about your original meeting with him on set with Guy Ritchie, right?
Yeah.
How did that play out?
I was in the middle of prep. We had 6 weeks. I was in the middle of it, and Will finally showed up to set, and I was like, all right, Will Smith is here. I have to go introduce myself. And he was talking to Guy, and I was like, all right, well, Guy will help break the ice, And so I go over, and I'm just listening to their conversation. I'm like, hi, Will. And he's like, hi. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna walk away now. So I like forgot to introduce myself, and I went back, and I was like, oh, by the way, I'm Mena, and he's like, oh, Mena, what's up? But yeah, he thought I was one of the dancers. I was in my dance gear, and he didn't know I had never met him.
That is a great story. Yeah. So 3 wishes. Aladdin gets 3 wishes from the genie. So how much is this whole experience fulfilling in terms of your wishes for your life?
Yeah, this is a dream come true. I couldn't really ask for more than this. That's pretty cool.
There it is. You're like, I can't look at you guys. I want to just look at my billboard.
I mean, that's amazing. That's so sweet because, I'm from Toronto. I want to do a lot here. I'm actually starting a foundation called the Ethnically Diverse Artists Foundation here in Toronto, and we're looking to support artists and give back to them. Me and my producing partner, Ali, are starting this foundation. So this means a lot. This means a lot.
Go Raps Go?
Go Raps Go, yeah!
All right. On that note, Mena, thank you very much for joining us today. All the best. And it opens tonight in theaters.
Yeah.
Everywhere. Yeah.